Yo, what's up, Squadron? Happy 420. Viewed it up. Uh, I'm here to talk today about some Blofeld comparison to some other stuff. Now, me and my man Richter discussed that it was like the G2. Drag drop, you kind of develop stuff out externally, you drag drop it within. Alright? Now, what you have to understand is the tie technology is especially for making what? Electric pianos and things of that nature. And a cross hybrid between grand pianos and electric pianos. Okay, so you have to understand that that's like the plug-in. Okay, and that's the plug-in suite. Now, that plug-in suite is like equivalent to this. Let's go right over here to the computer. We have Roland Integra. I pulled it up just so I can put this in comparison. Classic EPs. That's like my tines kit. 234 tines, but you have such a wide variety of things that you can make from all those 234 tines. Now, how is that possible? Well, let's pull up shit, because it's really not hard. It's really not hard to see and tell what's really going on. If you just listen, pay attention closely, this stuff can be explained. Okay, these are time bars. Now, I've already showed you on the diagram. If you were to put that, you put something like those into a piano. It is not the key that changes. It is the instrumentation behind the key bed that is what is being modified. Okay, so this is what you consider a suite, a plug-in suite. All right. Now, you go back up here to this Supernatural Classic Session, right? That's classic stuff. That's upright bass, and then you have guitar, complete piano. Well, you can do all this type of stuff within the Blofeld. You can recreate all that. It's easy. Easy done. So let's jump in. Let's talk some shit. Alright, so we're back over here. It's 420. I'm slipping up on the gears. I had tripped over something, apparently, and I just got cut and stepped on thumbtacks that apparently got spilled. So please don't mind that. I know someone's going to ask. I should have probably wiped it off before I started taping this, but it's just a hot topic. I need to get it the fuck off my chest. So let's continue on. Don't mind it. I'm sorry. All right. Blood, sweat, and tears. This is called passion. This is how it happens. I'm sorry. All right. So look. Fuck, man, that shit hurt. I don't even know how I got sliced. Look at that. That shit's crazy, dude. All right. Oh shit. Okay, so let's jump in. We were discussing about plug-in packs, okay, and how this stuff works in conjunction, okay, times. Yes, but we realized that we can make other instruments in that. This is why this box is much more flexible. You can't go into class EPs and say, hey, I'm going to make another instrument with these times other than a grand piano or electric piano or whatever the hell you want to call it, right? Or a Wurlitzer, Rhodes, whatever, what have you, right? Okay. What you have to understand about instrumentation is based off dynamics and also harmonic content. Okay, we know an envelope for a piano is going to be specific. A envelope for brass and or string and or plucked instruments, there are going to be specific different type of precursors. In the codex, it will contain precursors for you. These precursors can be set. You leave these precursors as they are. That is what a piano. Okay, look. When I go like this. Acoustic noise piano. Now, you clearly hear that is nice. Now, that's a precursor. Now, when you flip the precursor, let's zoom it in so you guys can actually see what's going on. So, a noise acoustic piano. But now it's connected to a resonator. Why? The resonator is silent. What did we go over with the resonators before? Use them as a structure to color what? That's the signal. Using what? Filter FM. FM source would be oscillator 1, which is a resonator. I wish you could just pop up singing swords, but whatever. But it's like this. Sounds way different than this. You can hear the difference. Now, this is where you get into the most complex of complex, because a Steinway is not going to sound like a Yamaha, and it might be a grand as opposed to an upright or a spinnet and Yatam Shata. And we're just talking in just the range of just pianos, just for the instance, okay? We could go into any instrumentation, violin to violin, synthesizer, Yatam Shata, whatever, man, okay? Different things give different textures. This is how it works. All right. So what happens is you're using the resonator singing swords. At a half a foot, we know that it is, if it's at 8/8, then it's 4. If it's 8, then it's 16. Then it's 32, 64, and 128. You got a robust tone. You turn it to anything else. Now you hear the textures being changed, but it's the piano precursor. Now, the thing is that you can use any type of program in this box to articulate or add into a texture of instrument. So let's pull up something in the case being, let's pull up this chrome seal. Okay. You hear it's still a piano. But see, this is how flexible this box is. You have more than 31 flavors. This is much more greater than Baskin & Robbins. This is much more greater than the hard scoop served ice cream that they have so many different flavors that you can go to in your local town. This box is the supplier, like Gaia, huh? This box is Pandora, and you can flex. This bitch is moving on the avenue, on meth. Getting guap. I like how she move. She getting money. And what I tell you, I got it. Squad got guap. You be trapping. Huh? See, this is how it look. Check it. The full portrait, so it's 8 foot. If you change this stuff around, all right, let's go to a precursor of bowed strings with a resonator put on it, right? Now, we change this to something else, like what? We'll use light, a prism. So, a shaped prism of sine, right? We'll turn it to 8 foot, so it's the real portrait. See, you can get into like stupid instrumentation. You have the precursor set as a bowed string. Now we know that we don't really even need anything. We don't need this resonator, because if I was to take it to bowed string without it, look. We know that's nice. You put the reso on it. You can hear some stuff. You almost hear the strings. The thing is really rubbing. So you have to understand this is how this box is working. It's very, very, very flexible. Yeah. That is so strange. I don't even understand how the shit even happened. I tripped over it. I tripped over some audio cables, actually, to be honest. I'm slipping on the gears. It's crazy, dude. All right, so you know what I'm saying? So okay, so we bring this out. Okay, here's phase. Phase trapezoid. 1 plus 1 3. Or 1 plus 13, however you want to call it. Phase oscillator. Okay. Now, where are we at in the pulse width? We're at the single cycle. Now, if you do this, well, what's going to move it? Well, number one can't be LFO1. Now, I just keep resetting the patch. Why? Because I just turn to different stuff. So that chromium seal on it. See, and it just all adds into different types of flavors. So basically what you're doing is, okay, you can be normal and have your normal instrumentation set up, right? But then you could be abnormal, you know, and weird, like they like to label me. And you could have delusions of grandeur instrumentation set, where you have a both instrument that is made from a chromium seal. And see, the diagrams and stuff that's going to come in a PDF is going to help you visualize and realize this shit a lot better, and then it'll all make more sense, you know. I'm going to find some banknotes. I'll be right back. Stuff gets a little bit messy because I'm always doing stuff, but I try to keep it organized, and shit gets scattered. So I'll catch you in a second.